Welcome back to the Ojibwe Forest Rally near Bemidji, Minnesota. Bill, we focused on the top 4 teams, but there are other stories like Cowboy Kenny, who got up to 6th overall but crashed late on day 1.
Kerry Kendall led the 2-wheel drive G5 class but retired in a Dodge SRT4. 2 youngsters really impressed me. 20-year-old Chris Duplessis from Maine drove his old Golf to a win in Group 2. The kid's got real talent. Same goes for Kyle Saracen. The 17-year-old high school student from Marquette, Michigan would take the win in Group 5 in a Ford Focus. Kendall, Duplessis, or Saracen will be the Rally America 2-wheel drive champion.
Now, the daylight stages are over, but there's still 4 night stages left. It's going to be dark, the lights are going on the cars, and dust is a factor.
The last time that we had dust was in Missouri, one of the last stages in Missouri, and I must say that I didn't trust Tanner then, but I trust him now, and I think he trusts me more, and so I think we're going to do really well.
It's really dusty out there, so I think the reseed right now, I think we're 3 seconds in the lead. If they reseed now, that would be huge, because honestly with the dust at night, it's going to be a big difference just being back a few. So
yeah, we'll deal with the dust tonight. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I hope it's not going to be that bad. So it's all about tomorrow for me at the moment. I'm quite happy where I am.
So strap on the auxiliary driving lights and let's go rallying at night.
I'm pretty comfortable driving at night. If I'm comfortable with the co-driver and I have confidence, then night is no problem. Driving at night, we have the big lights on the front of the car, and we're trying to aim those for optimal visibility. However, looking straight ahead is not so good because often the car might be off kilter a bit, pointed a different way, so your lights are actually aimed in the woods at the end result of having everything going straight. You want to know what the roads are like that you're on, because dust and snow and rain reflect back really bad with certain types of lights. So you might choose to use a different type of light and aim them differently based on your conditions. Basically, you want to be able to have the car sideways and look where you're going and still be able to sort of see some of where you're going.
Matt Johnson is already out of the Ojibwe Rally, but Travis Pastrana is very much in it. After service, the first night stage was 15 miles long, and Pastrana took advantage of his new road position.
That's right, Paul. Leading by 3 seconds, he was placed first on the road for the night stages. That means no dust to worry about. Travis went on full maximum attack, setting a new stage record in the process.
Tanner Faust thought he knew the pace. Sure, he had Pastrana hanging dust in the air to contend with, but he and co-driver Chrissy Beavis must have been shocked when they got to the finish line and learned the factory team had just taken 25 seconds off of them.
With each car that passes, the dust just gets a bit thicker. Ken Block posted the second fastest time on stage 5 and jumped ahead of Andy Pinker into 3rd place overall.
Left 5, tightens 4, over small crash. Repeat, tightens 4, over small crash. Through the junction, left 3.
The visibility really varies. Sometimes you can see, and then you can't.
4 long, stay in the middle of the road. 4 long, 7.
Paul, you heard Alex say stay in the middle of the road. That's good advice when you can see the middle of the road. But seriously, one of the secrets to racing in these conditions is realizing that the problem is intermittent. That means no dust pace. You have to attack the road when you can see it. You're always squeezing the gas pedal accordingly.
Andy Pinker grew up in Western Australia, what he calls the dustiest place on Earth, but you'd need X-ray vision to race in this stuff. Pinker, Block, and Faust were able to keep pace with the leader on stages 7 and 8, or maybe Pastrana relaxed. But by then the damage was done, and Travis Pastrana would finish the night with an overwhelming lead of 42.2 seconds.
Stefan Verdier is way back in 5th, but not feeling any pressure in the GT class. Kerry Kendall is doing great to have his 2-wheel drive Dodge in 6th overall.
You're watching Rally America. Day 2 coming up.